many gunshots for so many years that some people in Shreveport are becoming numb to the violence.
But the violence bears the burden we all are paying. We examine
from paganism. The brothers that stay out in that, that's all we talk about.
You see the prophets out here with the gospel, you think that we playing or something, You see the army and yeah, we the sons of God and we stand for something. Israel, to have power with God and man prevail, you know the Israel will flex on them. Jesus ain't mad cause I know why they raging. Yeah, they know the most high God. So step on them, 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 yeah, step on them, yeah, step on them, 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 yeah, step on them, yeah, step on them, yeah, step on them, yeah, step on them, step on them, step on them. Step on him, step on his arm, step on his leg, step on his chest, step on his head. Let me just beat him in back of the head and remind him about all of the things that he did.
The pastor not coming out the Bible teaches you the laws of God, you need to run. Hey, what's going on, brother? What's up, man? You got a question, man? You know we had to teach you.
Well, you know, I don't have no question, man.
You ain't got no question?
The
hey,
environment is.
All praise to the Lord. But you believe in the Bible?
Oh yeah, I believe in the word.
You believe in the word?
Yeah.
Not the Bible. The Bible is the word, right? You believe in that?
I believe in God.
Okay.
God.
Did you know that you were a God, according to the Bible? The so-called black man. Did you know that we were gods? You knew that?
No, I ain't know he was God.
First of all, do you know who we are in the Bible? Because the Bible speaks about 18 nations, you know what I'm saying?
No, we ain't.
You don't know who we are?
No, I ain't never.
I'm gonna give you a description of who we are real quick. I know you're probably trying to run. Jeremiah 14:2, real quick. I'm gonna read about the chosen people of God, the Jews. You ever heard of Jews?
Yeah.
Well, what the Jews look like when you look at them? Because they're around. What they look like?
Well, they ain't able to give no description or anything. They just say they had wool hair. You know what I'm saying? Skin like copper.
That's in the Bible, but I'm talking about the Jews today, what they look like. The Jewish people, what they look like. They look like white people, right?
Right, yeah, the Jewish people I know.
Yeah, they look like white people.
Right.
So let's see, is the Bible true and are they liars or are we liars and they true, right? Let's see, read what you got.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
So it's telling you that the Jews are black and different shades of brown, right? Because me and you both are probably Jews, more than likely. But we're not the same shade of color, right?
Right.
So the first man, Adam, when you read Genesis 2:7, God made him out of the dust of the earth, meaning different shades of brown. So that's where we get our color from. That's why we look the way that we look. But my question is this. You go to church?
Nah, church chicken.
Church chicken? Hey, all praise. Stay away from them churches that's on this corner, right? We got 50 of them around here, but this is the worst side of town, if you know it or not.
Okay.
Brothers pull up and with a chopper right now and shoot all of us right now. It ain't safe right here, right?
No,
right. So I want to show you something. Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. So why is it that you think we in the ghetto and we got to be looking over our corner for the police and looking out for people that look like me and you? Why are we in danger right here? Why do you think that is?
Well, we the calling one.
We the what?
We the calling one.
The calling one? The chosen one?
Chosen.
What that mean? If we the chosen one, we ain't supposed to be in the ghetto, in the hood.
Well, you know,
what that mean?
We carry a different throne. We
carry a different throne?
We carry a different.
So what kind of throne are we on right now in the ghetto, afraid for our life from people that look just like us? What kind of throne that is? That ain't no throne. Well, our throne has been taken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
But we still kings, like you're saying.
I got you, for sure. But watch this. I'm going to show you what happened to it. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So this is Moses, right? They were coming out of the land of Egypt. They were walking through the wilderness right now. And he's telling them, hey, man, this thing I'm about to tell you is going to happen. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So he's speaking to all the people, right? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. People that's on this sign. He said, hey, man, if y'all don't do this thing that I'm about to tell you, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Just 10 commandments.
To do all his commandments.
He said, hey, man, I'm trying to plead with you, man. If y'all don't do all these commandments. Because remember, he was on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights. He wasn't up there writing 10 commandments and it took 40 days. He was showing them all kind of visions of what's going to happen to us in these last days. So he said, hey, man, I'm trying to plead with y'all. Hey, please do everything that's written in this law. Watch this.
In his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
Whoa, all these blessings.
All these curses.
Christians love to run around in these last days and say, I'm blessed, black, and highly favored. But yet, we got to pay water bills, pay light bills. We got to pay for food that's defiled, right? We got the Arab man selling loose cigarettes to our children Coming from high school, they'll sell them cigarettes with no ID check, right? Sell them alcohol, and we go out here and destroy ourselves, right? Sell them choppers with extendo clips, right? Keep going.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So it says, hey, if y'all don't listen to these commandments, all these curses is gonna come on y'all. Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing, right? You never heard of nobody getting cursed out, and it was good. It was always bad, right? So watch this. The first curse, what we were just talking about. Read that.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
It said the first curse that he said is we're gonna be cursed in the city. What you think about where we live at, man? What they call where we stay at right now? Is it nice out of town? It's bad, right? We're cursed over here to live here, because some people, they have to live in these shotgun houses and different things, right? Paying high rent, and the landlord won't fix it, right? Because the landlord don't look like us, right? They don't, you'll be all right, nigga, just, you know what I'm saying, get it how it is. Or pay me my rent, or get out and I'll put another nigga in there next week, right? That's how they feel about us, right? We go to all these different stores in our community, they don't even pick up trash around the area, right? Sticky stuff is all on the aisle. I gotta buy this, man. The AC ain't work. They don't care about us. But you go across town, it's nice over there, right? No potholes in the road. It's straight. We paying the same amount of taxes. We're probably actually paying more. But we're cursed in our side of the city, right? But I know you got a lot of time. Verse 48. I'm gonna show you something real quick.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
What it say? Because we didn't listen to God and keep the commandments, said we're gonna have to serve our enemies, right? We had to serve them back in the 1600s and in the 1400s, picking cotton, tobacco, sugar cane. They was cutting our hands off in the Congo for not having enough rubber. King Leopold, right? The devil. The Bible speaks of. King Leopold is the devil, right? But watch this. Keep going.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
And it says we're gonna have to serve our enemies who God sent against us. So all these people that did this bad stuff to us and are selling us loose cigarettes and drug paraphernalia, they selling it to us. It says they are our enemies. But we go to church on the wrong day of the week, by the way, and they tell us that those same people are our neighbors and we should turn the other cheek and love them. Just give them hugs and kisses, right? What's up, man?
What day we supposed to go to church?
What day we supposed to go to church?
Don't hesitate.
Nah, that's light work. That's light work. What you gonna say here beside that?
Them found not guilty when they killed her.
Okay, I got both of them, man. You know what day we supposed to go to church on?
That's right.
Not you. Oh, I hear you, big bro. I got you, man. Just be patient, young grasshopper. What you say? The Sabbath day for sure, but what day is that?
Saturday.
Yeah, it is Saturday. I'm gonna prove it to you. Exodus 28, real quick.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
Listen good.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
So remember the Sabbath day and keep that day holy. But it's gonna tell you what day it is. Keep going.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So you got 6 days to do whatever you need to do. Cut grass, or cut hair, or whatever you need to do to make money, right? Clock in. 6 days to do it, read.
But the 7th day.
But the 7th day, it didn't give it a name, it gave it a number. Because back in the day, we didn't go by names. The Greeks came along later on and named the days of the week after different gods, and some of like Saturday is named after Saturn, the planet, right? But the number sequence has always been the same, right? You finna come up? You wanna read the definition? All right, so watch this. We're gonna show you what the scholars say.
This is out of the Compact Bible Dictionary. It says Sunday, first day of the week, commemorating the resurrection of Jesus.
So Sunday is the first day of the week, but he just said we got to go on the 7th day of the week, which is Saturday. So all these churches that's around here open up on Sunday, taking your money with all their faces bald, they liars, right? And we need to run away from them things. That's why our community the way it looks, because these churches open on the wrong day of the week. But what we talking about, man? I got thrown out real quick. You good, bro?
Our skin.
Our skin. All right, go back to Deuteronomy 28, 48. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
So it says we're going to have to serve our enemies. The same people that did this to us, when they let us free out of slavery, they came up with, what they call it, black codes. Come up with red line and all these different things to put us back in slavery, right? The 13th Amendment say that slavery is illegal unless you commit a violent crime, you get a felony or something. They can put you in Angola and have a white man riding a horse and dang near whipping your back and making you pick cotton, right? Slavery is still in effect. We're not free today. What's your last name, by the way? Princeton? Prince. Brinson. Okay, here I got you. Brinson, all praise. I'm gonna show you that. In fact, you get it, bro. All right, watch this. Look at this.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against you. The Lord shall sin against thee.
This is in the Bible. He said that the Lord is going to send someone. But then he just read in verse 15 said because we didn't want to listen to what the Lord got to say. Because check this out, you a father? If your children obey you, what would you not do for them? Anything in the world, right? So it's the same way God said, if my children do what I tell them to do, I'll do anything in the world for them. I created this world for them. Because you're disobedient, I gotta punish you. I gotta learn you something because you're gonna think it's gonna be easy. Life is not easy, so the Lord said, hey, I gotta show you who I am and my power. You got the same power because they say like, hey, I'm just like father like son, right? You know what I'm saying? Your son was your father was a great boxer. You most likely gonna try to be a great boxer, right? Your father is the creator of the heaven and earth. So ain't we creators? Did we create everything that you can think of? We created the pyramids. We created the White House. We built America. The blood, sweat, and tears are lying on us. In that flag that people commemorate for the 4th of July, guess what? That was our blood, sweat, and tears building up the United States of America, not theirs. Read this.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, and hunger.
And what?
Hunger.
And hunger. So let's take it back right quick. Let me show you something. What is sign? Let me show you. What's another thing that we do to commemorate the 4th of July? Besides bust the fireworks. What else we do? We barbecue, right? Come a little close, look at this picture. They piled our bodies up. Burnt us at the stake. Killed us. This is our history. They don't tell us this. But then they want to make money off of us. 4th of July is not for them. Yeah, celebrating their independence, but guess what? We run to the store to buy a bottle of pork, which we're not supposed to eat. We run to the store and buy a bottle of drinks, the Kool-Aid, all the sales that they got. They making merchant off of us. When we gonna realize how powerful he is? If we come back to God's laws, that's all the power we need to tear this kingdom down. But we want to play around with the Lord. He giving us a solution. The man is weak in these days. The man don't want to stand for nothing. If you ain't gonna stand for the Lord, who you gonna stand for? We'll stand for everything else. If it's a rapper, look, a rapper could die today. They're gonna have a whole block of Nipsey Hussle. They're gonna have everybody in the world come around. They're gonna be mad. But when it's the black Messiah, Jesus Christ, don't nobody got an uproar about that. If I told you Barack Obama was a white man, what would you say? Most people be mad about that. If I told you Trump was a black man, what would you say? You'll be mad about that. What if I told you the creator, the savior is a black man and they've been lying to you? Shouldn't you be mad? Give me that Proverbs 7:7, Ecclesiastes 7:7.
It's a slave shit's in the Bible.
The what? Slave shit's in the Bible. Go back. Go back to 28:48. We're going down to 68. I want to deal with it because this is what we got to understand. We lost for we are suffering for the lack of knowledge, right? Let me show you.
And in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
The so-called white man, the Arab man, the Moab man, the Chinese man, they put a yoke of iron upon us. When you look at it, it says we've been destroyed. They put the yokes on us, but we couldn't run. They put the things around your neck so when you run in the woods, you get caught in the tree limb so you wouldn't run. This is documented in the Bible. So I'm going to show you some more of what's in the Bible. Because she said the slave ship's not in the Bible. Let's see. Read it.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Wait a minute. It keeps saying the Lord done this. We always blame the white man for everything, right? We love to blame the white man. He had his part in it. But because of our disobedience, we don't want to do what the Lord said. The Lord said, now I got to punish you. Because you my child. I ain't whooping everybody else's child in the community. I'm whooping you because you my child. Read on.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
They're going to bring you into Egypt again. When we was in Egypt as a people, what were we doing? We were slaves. We built the pyramids. We built up Egypt. But the only thing we always realize when we think about Egypt is the gold, the Kemet, King Tut, because we see all the gold. Like we gotta be them people right there. No, we was in slavery to them people. We built up their neighborhoods, their cities, their communities, just like we built up America. It's on the back of your dollar. You see the pyramid. Did you not notice that? Because they're keeping the same custom. They had us in slavery, and the white man got us in slavery too. Keep reading.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He said, I will bring you You blacks and Spanish in Native America for being disobedient, I'm gonna bring you to Egypt again. Give me what Egypt is. God said we were slaves, right? Because at one time, we just walked into Egypt. We just walked over here, West Coast Africa, Cairo, we walked. He said, this time I'm gonna bring you a different way. We're gonna go to Egypt, but it's a different way. You gotta understand this Bible. The pastor don't got to understand it. They still taking time, money, pimping the people. We ain't out here with no buckets. We don't want no money. We want our people to repent so we can walk outside our door and not worry about getting shot. Not worry about single-parent homes. Not worry about how we gonna make our next meal and our next check. That's what the kingdom of God is. That's what salvation is. We got to depend on nobody else. We damn near getting babysitted around here. Read.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of Egypt, out of bondage. So let's go a little bit further what the sister said about the ships. Let's show. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt,
slavery, again
with ships.
With what?
Ships.
With ships. So now we was over here, went to the west coast of Africa, and we went to the South Americas and the North Americas. It said with ships. This is documented in the Bible. Let's see what else. Keep reading.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
He said you were going to see it no more again. Because as a people, have we been back to Africa? No. And then they built the Suez Canal to separate Israel from Africa. They say, oh, we ain't connected with their homeland. Jerusalem is the homeland. That when we get back to Jerusalem as a whole, that's when we're going to be free. But now we're celebrating the land of the free. This ain't the land of the free. No. This the land of the slave. This the land of destruction, the land of our punishment because we don't want to listen to God. Read on.
And there thou shalt be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Wait a minute. Didn't Malcolm X try, Martin Luther King, all of them tried. He said no man was going to buy you. How? That means redeem you. Even Harriet Tubman, if you want to go on the woman's side. Sojourner Truth. What was that, the dude in Jamaica? Marcus Garvey. The Brown Beret. Everybody tried, everybody failed because they didn't know that we are God's chosen people. We the real Jews. We God's elect. But we living like squalor. We living like poor people. God said, I brought you low because you need to be brought high. You need to be taught a lesson. We don't want to listen to God.
Used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.